Okay, it's working now.
Jain, everyone. We're super excited to have you all with us today. Lots of familiar faces. And we will be getting started in just a second. So sit tight for a little bit and then we'll get going. All of your virtual backgrounds are the same color too, so it's making it a little confusing on my side.
We want to have them put the number in front of their whole name.
Yeah, let's do that. So since I know all y'all are from the same Sung, if you are JSMW Team 1, please rename yourself to just Team 1 and then your name. And the same thing goes for JSMW-2. Just go ahead and put the words Team 2 ahead of your name. So it's a little bit easier for the moderators and scorekeepers to keep track of who's answering. Perfect. I see some of y'all doing it. And if you have any trouble or need me to manually change it, let me know, and I can do that too. So how's everyone doing? Sorry, we're just waiting on an admin to get ready. So we have a little bit of time on our hands. Congratulations to both of y'all for making it this far. I know this matchup is never easy. I've been in a similar situation playing against a team from my own son, but hopefully it'll be a fun match at the very least.
Harshbhai, we have started presenting. Do you have access to the presentation now?
Rajanko, if you could share it with me, I think
Oh, I
Rajanko's
can do
just
that.
finishing up with something. I could go ahead and take it.
Okay, we're making a quick switch, so I think they shall be coming in and I'll be going to the other.
Yeah,
Yep,
thanks,
sounds
Yashi.
good.
Harshita, do you have access to it?
I do not have the folder, but I think Rajanko is sharing it with me now.
Yeah, for some reason, I don't know why I'm not getting it.
Okay.
I need access to the spreadsheet too. Let me
Rajanko, I
check.
don't have the other Zoom link for the other
It's in
room.
the moderators group.
Yeah, sure,
It's-
Ashvi. Yeah,
Yashvi, it's
Can
in the
you-
moderators group.
Okay.
If you scroll up, there's room 1. You need to go to that room.
All right, I
So if you
will.
exit this room and go to room 1, you'll be
All
there.
right.
sorry for
Thanks.
last minute changes.
Sorry for the last minute changes.
Okay. Bye, everyone. Good luck.
Harshbhai, you got the email?
I don't have it in email, but I got the score sheet. The only problem is it won't be a Google Doc.
Okay. No, hold on. Not okay.
That's the problem, right? You have to share me the Google Doc.
I did actually. I don't know why. Can you look?
Because I don't have access to the folder, I think you need to share me or put it in a different folder and then just give me access to that folder. If you share a document, I think inside the folder, maybe it doesn't work. I don't know.
Rajanko, do you need my email address?
I have it.
Okay. For everyone watching, thank you for bearing with us. We should be getting started momentarily.
Okay. Let me see if I can do this.
Oh, I just got it. Okay, and our
You get it,
timekeeper
Ashika?
should be, yep, I have it.
And I also resent you again, Harshbhai, on both of your email ID.
I'm checking.
Our, oh yes, our timekeeper should be here momentarily. She might be in the
No.
waiting room. Rajanko, I don't know if this is the correct folder.
Yeah, I don't.
It seems like it's an 8:30.
Yeah, it's the
PT.
8:30 Pacific. It's the beginner folder. That's what I have too. Rajbhai, I think you shared the beginner folder game that was happening earlier.
No, I'm sharing again. Sorry.
Yeah,
Hi,
okay.
Disha. Hey. We are just figuring out some backend things, but we'll be getting started soon.
Yes, now I have it. Okay. Harshita, just give me a few minutes. Let me just,
Yeah, I sent it now. Sorry.
yeah, now I have it shared. Okay, 1 second. I need to switch my account. Yeah, okay. Okay, Harshita, we're good to go. I can do the presentation now, and I have access to the other folder too, to the score sheet. You're muted, Harshita. You're muted. Can you all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Harshita is still muted.
Can you hear me? Sorry, I was muted the whole time. I'm good to go.
Okay, let me
Yes.
share the screen, then we can start.
Mhm.
I cannot start. Rajbhai, I need permission to share.
Sorry.
I need permission to share screen.
Oh, did I not give you? I thought I was making you co-host. Sorry, my bad. Okay.
Okay, finally. Sorry for this, guys, and thank you for the patience. Here we
Yeah.
go. Take it away, Harshita.
Everybody is saying sorry for me. Sorry.
Jai Jinendra, and finally, welcome to the 14th Jain Academic Bowl at the 21st Biennial JAINA Convention. My name is Harshita Jain, and I will be the moderator for this match. Our timekeeper will be Disha Ajmera, and scores will be maintained by our admin, Harshankar Shah. First, I'd like to welcome our competing teams, Team JSMW-1 and Team JSMW-2, to this virtual match. We hope that everyone is in good health, and as you all know, JAB is not what we expected it to be this year, but it has been a lot of fun regardless, and big shout out to the JAB administrative team for making it happen. The next 2 to 3 slides are just going to go ahead and skip. I think y'all are experts at this point, so I'm sure you're aware of both guidelines for personal games, for participants, and of course the game rules as well. So we can go ahead and move into getting started with the match. We're going to first have our timekeeper recite the Megha mantra, and then we'll go ahead and flip a coin. So Disha, if you'd like to kick us off.
Namo Arihantanam, Namo Sitanam, Namo Airyanam, Namo Vachayanam, Namo Loye Savasahunam, Eso Panchanamokaro, Sava Pavapanasano, Manganancha Savesim, Paramam Have Mangala. Good luck to both teams.
Thank you. Let's go ahead and begin with the coin toss. Team 1, would you like to call heads or tails?
I'll call tails.
Sounds good. It is heads. So team 2, would you like to take or defer?
We would like to go second, whichever one that is.
Sounds good. That's deferring. So team 1 will go first. Good luck to both teams, and we can go ahead and get started. So,
sorry, Harshita.
yes.
I just want to make sure all my replace substitutions are done. Kashmir is out, and Manit and Shrishti are out. All good. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Let me just reorganize everyone on my screen just so I have everyone in the right spot. Okay, great. Now team 1 is down here. So team 1 will be beginning in the individual team round. Go ahead and get started. Welcome to round 1, or the individual team round. This is a non-buzzing round. There are a total of 10 questions per team in this round. A fully correct answer is worth 20 points, and you can receive partial credit in this part of the match. And the other team is allowed to steal. If they have a fully correct answer, they can receive half of the remaining points available. Question 1 for team 1. This is a 2-part question to be answered in the Indian language. The nature of the activities of the soul is responsible for which 2 characteristics of karma bondage?
Pradesh and Prakriti, right? Okay. My final answer is Pradesh Band and Prakriti Band.
That is correct for 20 points. Question 2 is an anagram question. Miss Shah was scared at the sight of an avatar. The letters are M for man, S for sun, S for sun, H for hat, A for apple, H for hat, A for apple, N for night, A for apple, V for vase, A for apple, T for tangerine, A for apple, and R for rabbit.
Shramanavasta.
Huh?
Clue 1.
Shramanavasta.
Clue 1. A part of a Shwetambar ritual in going to the temple.
I designate to lie.
Final answer, Shramanavasta.
That is correct for 15 points. Question 3 for Team 1. According to the Stuti, Kashayani Upashantana Matra Moksha Abhilash, Bhave Kera Pranitaya, Tya Atmarta Nivas. Give any one abode of self-realization mentioned here.
Lie. Okay. I designate to lie.
When there are no passions like anger, ego, deceit, or greed.
That is correct for 20 points. Other correct answers include or where there are no worldly desires, where there is compassion for all living beings, and where the only desire is to liberate the self. Question 4 for Team 1. This is a 3-part question. All answers begin with the letter A. Please provide answers in the correct order after all 3 questions are read. Number 1. This means not taking any vow to abstain from sinful activities. 2. This step means eating at least 10% less than one's appetite at a given time. And 3. In the Indian language, during Anshan, we drink only this type of water.
Does anyone know the first one and the second one?
I think the first one might be Avirati.
Answer, please.
Okay. What's the second? My final answer is Avirati, Anshan, and Achit.
That is incorrect. Team 2, would you like to steal?
The
Second one's Alpahar. Yeah.
My final answer is Avirati, Alpahar, and Achit.
That is correct. So points-wise, Team JSMW will receive 13 points, and Team 1 will receive 13 points, and Team 2 will receive 4 points. And the correct answer in its entirety was Avirati, Alpahar, and Achit. Question 5 for Team 1. This is a math question. Take the total number of subtypes of Mohaniya Karma and divide it by the number of subtypes of Vedaniya Karma. Subtract from that the attributes of a Siddha. Give the Indian name of the Ashtaprakari Puja, which corresponds to the answer.
6.
Oh, that's Akshat, right?
Yeah.
Okay. My final answer is Akshat Puja.
That is correct for 20 points. The math was as follows. 28 subtypes of Mohaniya Karma divided by 2 subtypes of Vedaniya Karma equals 14, minus the 8 attributes of a Siddha equals 6. Question 6 for Team 1. This is a 4-part question. For 5 points each, list the 4 idols who are said to protect the Sankeshwar Tirth, remove the obstacles of worshippers, and fulfill their wishes.
Okay. My final answer is Dharnendra, Parshvayaksh, Padmavati Devi, and Chakeshwari Devi.
That is correct for 20 points. Question 7 for Team 1. Answer in the Indian language. If Uday Karma constitutes Prarabdha, then what kind of karma constitutes Purusharth?
Vartaman, right? My final answer is Vartaman.
That is correct for 20 points. Question 8 for Team 1. This is a 2-part question. In India, what percentage of cows end up in the cow shelter place? And what are such places commonly known as?
Less than 1% in Punjab.
My final answer is less than 1% and Panjapur.
That is correct for 20 points. Question 9 for Team 1. This is a 2-part question. Who did King Kum build the art gallery for in Mithila? And what special power did the artist who built it possess?
So he could
Answer, please.
paint, he could
My-
make himself portrait
my
with
final
just one
answer
part of the
is-
body.
Time.
Time was called. That is incorrect. Team 2, would you like to steal?
Does anyone know?
Answer, please.
So my final answer is for the artist, and the artist's special ability was that he could paint a picture of any person just by looking at a body part of them.
That is also incorrect. The correct answer is that the art gallery was built for Princess Mully and that the artist possessed the power to prepare an accurate portrait of anyone by just seeing one of their body parts. So team 2, you had partially answered that question correctly. No points will be awarded to either team. Question 10 for team 1. This is a two-part question. Give the number and name of Mother Trishula's dream, which indicated that her son would be extremely handsome.
I designate to Kavya.
My final answer is 15 and Min, go.
That is correct for 20 points. And that concludes team 1's portion of the individual team round. Team 2, are you ready to begin? Question 1 for team 2. This is a two-part question to be answered in the Indian language. What is responsible for the duration and intensity of karma bondage?
Mityatva and Kashai, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, my final answer is Mityatva and Kashai.
That is correct for 20 points. Question 2 for team 2. This is an anagram question. He has a poor rank for his pal. The letters are as follows. H for hat, A for apple, S for sun, R for rabbit, A for apple, N for night, K for kite, P for panda, A for apple, and L for lollipop.
My final answer is Prakshalan.
That is correct for 20 points. Question 3 for team 2. According to the Stuti, Te chata jeni dasha varte dehatit, te jnana charnama ho vandan agnatit. How are the actions of the holy teacher described?
I designate to Samkit.
The actions of the holy teacher say that he lives in a human body, but his actions are beyond all worldly relations and objects.
That is correct for 20 points. Question 4 for team 2. All answers to the below questions begin with the letter S as in sun. Please provide answers in the correct order of question asks. Question 1. A place from where Tirthankars preach religious sermons. 2. Deserving people such as sadhus are also known as this. And 3. This puja signifies Indra, who had worshipped Bhagwan Parshanath by offering 17 different materials.
Wait, okay, so my final answer is Samavasaran, Supatra, and Satarabedi Puja.
That is correct for 20 points. Question 5 for team 2. This is a two-part math question. Take the number of faults of body while doing samayik and divide it by the number of compassionate reflections. Add it to the number of types of vandana as described in Jain literature. Name the corresponding Tirthankar and their lanchan.
You guys got 9, right?
I got 6.
I got 6. They said add, not multiply.
Yeah. Answer, please.
Okay, 6. So my final answer is Padma Prabhu Swami and Red Lotus.
That is correct for 20 points. The math was as follows. 12 faults of body divided by 4 compassionate reflections equals 3, plus 3 of the types of vandana equals 6, which corresponds to Padma Prabhu Swami.
Sorry, Harshita. I think
Yes.
there is some background sound in one of the houses. Arna, is it your place, beta?
Nobody's in this level.
Okay, some background sound is there.
Auntie, I think it was me. I think it was
Okay.
me. Yeah,
Okay.
I asked them to keep it down.
Thank you.
My bad. Question 6 for team 2. This is a 4-part question. Which Tirthankar is Padmavati Devi dedicated to? What is her vehicle? How many arms does she have? And name any one thing that she has in her hands.
What's the last part?
A rosary.
Rosary. Answer,
Okay, so my final answer is Padmavati Devi, snake with a cock's head, 4, and a rosary.
That is incorrect. Team 1, would you like to steal?
First one's Parshvanath, not Padmavati Devi.
Okay. My final answer is Parshvanath, snake with a cock's head, 4 arms, and rosary.
That is correct. So points wise, the first team will be receiving 15 points and Team 2 will be receiving 15 points and team 1 will be receiving 3 points. So the complete correct answer is what was said by team 1, but Barshana Paglan vehicle is a snake with a cock's head, 4 arms, and either lotus, rosary, fruit, or rain. Question 7 for team 2. After a living being dies, the Jeev gradually acquires a physical body and the power of senses. What is the duration called in which the body is formed?
Antarmurat.
Antarmurat. Yeah, my final answer is Antarmurat.
That is correct for 20 points. Question 8 for team 2. This is a 2-part question. Approximately what percentage of baby calves are sold to veal and beef industry? As per the numbers in our manual, how many calves are slaughtered in the US per day?
It's 80% and 7,000, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my final answer is 80% and 7,000.
That is correct for 20 points. Question 9 for team 2. This is a 2-part question. What Bayatap did monk Gurgadu try to observe on Samvatsari day but could not do so? And how did he attain Kevalgyan?
So it's Anshan and by doing Prayashchit, right?
Yeah.
My final answer is Anshan and by doing Prayashchit.
That is correct for 20 points. Question 10, your final question in the
Never mind.
Your final question in the individual team round. According to the 7th dream of Mother Trishula, the sun always circled around what object? What did this dream signify?
I designated the Samkit.
Mount Meru, and the dream signified that her son would destroy the darkness of delusions.
That is correct for 20 points. And that concludes round 1 of the match. There were no protests in this round, but we will give you 2 minutes with your team prior to bringing you back for round 2.
Could we have a score check before?
Before that, we will give a quick score check. Harsh uncle? At the end of round 1, team JSMW-1 has 271 points and team JSMW-2 has 299 points. A very close match. Coaches,
You
we
want
get
to
the
create
okay
a
from you.
breakout rooms?
एक minute. So I will
don't know.
not be going to any breakout room.
That's what I was thinking.
Kids can discuss if you want amongst yourselves. If you need me, let me know and I will be there. Any of the team want to have any discussion with me?
Oh.
All good?
I think we're good.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Rajbhai, you can put them into breakout rooms and I will stay here.
So I've just created team 1 and team 2. You can assign yourself. So team 1 goes to team 1 and team 2 goes to team 2.
Thank you, Rajbhai.
Moderators, do you need to go to admin?
I think we're good.
Okay.
I think we're good. You can create a breakout room for the 3 of us, but right now there is no need.
So I opened the rooms for 2 minutes. Because I was thinking, where should I put Megha? Where?
If there was a way you could assign me to both the rooms.
I can assign you one by one, but
No, it's all good.
they're not leaving yet.
Kids, you cannot see
There's-
the link. Okay. I think
I
someone
don't
saw
see
it.
it. Where is it?
Where is it?
Yeah, we don't have
Okay,
it.
let
Uncle,
me.
it says that the rooms are going to close in 10 seconds if we want
Yeah,
to
I
bring
closed it
everyone
again
back.
because everybody was here. Let me restart that.
Archie, do we need a breakout room right now?
Yeah, I don't really think we need one, so you don't have to do it.
Wait, so the Dharma Chakras seem to have had some, but we didn't have any.
What happened?
Just okay. Mingle with each other and get back. You have 2 minutes. Enjoy.
I don't. Wait, where's the link? How do we get it?
There's-
Raj uncle
Oh,
is
here
giving
we
you the
go.
link.
Now it is.
Raj uncle
It's
is
here.
Thank
giving.
you. Bye-bye.
Oh, Lay is here. Yes, already came back. Okay.
While you are back and are waiting for the other team to return, if you want to figure out what your lineup is going to be for the buzzing round.
I think we are clear. Harshvi, Jaina and Anna are out for both the rounds now. So you all 5 are in.
That's good.
For the buzzer, do we join as JSMW-1 or Team 1?
We're going to do team 1 and team 2. I'll clarify when everyone gets back here.
Okay.
Jaina and Arna, beta, you don't need to join the buzzers. You are going to sit and watch now, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Team 2, is everyone back from your end?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Do you have the 5 decided for who's going to play this round?
Yeah, so it's gonna be me, Samkit, Shlok, Dia, and Kashvi.
Sounds good. At this point, we're going to go ahead and test the buzzer system. If everyone has their device out and open, the game code is 887607. I'll repeat it. 887607. So you're going to go ahead and write team 2 ahead of your name or team 1 ahead of your name instead of your Sung initials.
Do you want us all to unmute now?
Yes, you can all unmute now as well. Thank you. I am waiting on one person from team 1. Sorry, from team 2. If you need me to repeat the code, let me know. And that's everybody. Okay, so you know the drill. I will go ahead and ask you to buzz. And then if you can please just state your name to make sure that everyone's mics are working. Shusti from team 1.
Shusti.
Thank you. Lay from team 1.
Hi, my name is Lay.
Thank you. Kavya from team 1. Kavya. Thank you. Manith from team 1.
Hi, I'm Manith.
Thank you. And Harshvi from team 1.
Jyotinandram Harshvi.
Perfect. Team 2, Dia.
Jyotinandram Dia.
Thank you. Shlok from team 2.
Jayinandra, my name is Shlok.
Parth from team 2.
Jay Jinender, my name is Parth Mehta.
Samkit from team 2.
Jajanandar, I'm Samkit.
And Kashvi from team 2.
Jayendra and Kashvi.
Amazing. I think we're good to go then. Everyone's
No,
mics and
we're
buzzers.
Harshvi, I'm sorry, we are not good to go. We have to coordinate round 2 start time with the other semifinals. So we have to wait.
Never mind, we are not good to go. We will
Yeah,
sit
I'm
tight.
sorry. I'm sorry about that. I was just checking my messages and
No worries.
we are not good to go.
Okay. Yeah, you'll have a little bit more time to yourself. Go ahead and stretch. Get your blood pumping, and then we can get started when the time's right.
The other option is if the kids want to go into breakout rooms in their teams, that's another option for a couple of minutes. Whatever you guys want to do.
I think we're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, Harshvi, I think we're fine as well, but it's up to you.
Yeah, they can consider this also as a breakout room, right?
Yeah, it's all in the family. Consider it as a breakout room.
Hello, team 1. How are you?
I didn't think of this, that all the participant has same background. Tough for moderators.
That's why Harshita did a good job by saying team 1, team 2. And luckily the coin toss made it team 1, team 2. And it was just by sheer luck.
It really was.
So just to clarify, team 1 is DC Dharma Chakras and team 2 is the Dharminators, right? Okay, so that's what I have. Perfect.
If you see closely, the captain of team 2 has it on its cap, the name of the team written there.
Rajbhai, can you zoom that?
I
spotlight
can do-
him to see. I don't know how we can. Oh, there we go.
Awesome.
Nice.
Thank you. I think that's enough of limelight. Rajbhai, you can take it.
I don't know how
take him
to
out.
take him off again.
Oh my.
I did take him off now. If you click on gallery view at the top right, you should be able to see all them. I'll spotlight someone else, so maybe it will take it off. Okay.
Oh no, I wasn't prepared for this.
We can spotlight every participant. People should know, right?
That will be great. All the JSMW members can see each of the students.
They are anyway spotlighted.
Yeah.
So all we have to do now is wait for the Chicago protest to be over, if I'm not mistaken.
It's Chicago and New Jersey, guys. They have a lot of protests.
Probably.
Guys, if you go back to a gallery view, it'll come back to the regular view.
Yeah, I am in gallery view.
Or you can
Yeah.
just keep staring at Harshita.
Yeah, it works.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I thought I removed the spotlight for everyone.
No,
Yeah,
Rajbhai has switched away from the spotlight view, but everyone on their individual screen, they could still have you as spotlight unless they go to gallery view.
Yeah, and even on the
Harshita.
platform, you are on gallery view. So it works on how my screen is.
Because you're the host, right? Of the, yeah.
Yeah, perks of being host.
Yeah.
Harshbhai, I can make you on spotlight.
No, that's quite all right.
Okay. While we have time, let other viewers know. So Disha and Harshita, you can tell about your past experience with JAB.
Well, I'm also from DC, so all these kids already know me. I was on the senior team for 2 years, and I moderated last year and this year.
And I did job for the first time in 2015. I was on a junior team. And then in 2017, I was on a senior team. And in 2019, I helped coach the junior team that went to California. It's been quite a ride. I always credit JAB with getting me into my closest friend group of Jain people at the Mandir. And that's what led me into getting involved with YJA. So it has been one of the most transformative experiences I've ever been through without me asking for it. And hopefully it'll be the same for all of you too.
Harshita, you're doing an incredible job on the education team of YJ. I am so amazed.
Just trying my best.
Oh, this is the same Harshita. Okay, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
she's the same Harshita. Yeah. Really proud of you for that.
Thank you. It means a lot. Disha's on my team. We couldn't have done it without her.
Yeah, I heard Disha is on your team. I believe Sarah to some extent. Yes, that's what I came to know. I'm not sure of that. But Forum has been talking about you, and I have heard you from in the Paryushan when you had conducted a session for the young kids with Auntie in India. So that's how I know you better, and I saw you for the first time at that time on screen.
I'm glad it was a good experience.
Absolutely.
We have exciting things in the works for this year's Paryushan and Summit Series, so be on the lookout.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to that.
Did we share the scores?
We did share the scores.
Okay. So how many participants are participating I know for second time, obviously, for third time?
Oh, we got a veteran in the house.
Parth is the only participant for the third time?
Yeah. Third time means 6 years in a row, right?
No, wait,
And her-
Harshvi.
and
Yeah,
Harshvi.
both the team captains, Harshvi and Parth, both of them. This is their third year with JAB. And
When you
know,
say
next,
third year with JAB means 6 years now, right?
yeah,
Actually,
convention.
Harshvi, this would be your fourth competition, right?
Harshvi, fourth
'Cause-
time?
Yeah, Hershey joined with Cushy. So this is Hershey's fourth.
Oh, wow, Harshvi.
I think we should spotlight Hershey now. Just joking.
So then what about Samkit? This is your second competition? Third competition.
What's his third one too?
Oh, so
And
Samkit
Lay.
and Parth and Lay have third competition. Okay. Everybody else second? Or we have
Maneet is
first
second.
timers?
No, Maneet is second. Shrushti is second, Shrushti? Or third?
Lok is first.
Third.
Okay.
Shrushti is third as well. Okay.
Ah,
So
okay.
5 are 3 and above. Lai and no, sorry, Maneet is it's his second convention and rest all are newbies. So
Oh, all of
Shlok,
newbies. Oh, wow.
yep.
Nice. I see a lot of potential moderators in future.
Raj
Always
Bhai, I'm
recruiting.
counting on them to coach the DC team. So they are my potential coaches for JSMW.
Okay. So they are almost done in room 1. Just give a little bit of time.
Okay, while we're waiting, let's do one thing that you missed from a regular in-person convention. It doesn't have to be job related, just like convention-wise, what is something you missed? And if it's your first time participating, what is something that you enjoyed about this year's experience? Or if you've been to a previous convention, you can talk about that too. I'll just call you out as my names go across my screen. But Lay, you wanna get us started?
Okay, so one thing I enjoy is like meeting up with a lot of people that I don't know and like seeing about like their past experiences and like sometimes getting together with the people I do know too, but like that are far away, so I don't get to see them as much. So that's one of my favorite parts.
Cool. Harshvi?
I would say from in-person convention, my two favorite things would be like the food and the fun activities, like not the kids club, the youth activities and stuff.
Kavya?
Me, it's mainly hanging out with friends and meeting up with family after a while and just
Yeah.
being involved in the Jain community after a while.
Love to hear it. Maneet?
I miss the real buzzers.
I can relate. They're a lot of fun, aren't they? Shristi?
I miss the stalls over there. Like there were a lot of really cool things you could buy.
Yeah, and a little showcase. I do know they have something similar on Lavia. Check it out when you get the chance. They did try to mimic that as much as they could this year. We have people here who are unmuted or muted and off camera, but Jaina?
I do think that would be like meeting with friends and family, staying with my family and watching the jab games.
Yeah.
Like watching my sister play.
That's exciting. Arna?
For me, it would probably be like the whole in-person part. I just like it all.
That's a good answer, I know. Very all-encompassing.
So just to let you teams know here, they may not be aware of it. Our finals have now moved to JAB room 1 instead of main hall, just for, I know they will be directly joining on Zoom, so no issues for you. It's for participants and the viewers that are watching through the Lavio platform. The finals will start at 1 p.m. Pacific time in JAB room 1.
Sounds good. Prisha?
Just experiencing this as like something which doesn't happen very often, seeing all these new people, realizing how many people actually like are participating in this and are part of such a big thing.
Yeah, it's huge, right? You go and you realize there's like this many other Jains just around the country. It's a super cool experience. Part?
We have just a minute to go.
Oh, let's rapid fire. Go for it.
Check
I'd
your
say I'd
buzzers
miss
and
like
everything. They're all good.
being able to like have a new like a very close bonding with our friend, like my friends, and meeting with a bunch of other people that I might not be able to like meet otherwise.
For
That's
sure.
definitely like the biggest thing I miss.
Shalok.
I like the real buzzers too. Like it's so much harder to buzz by accident.
Yeah. Some good.
Okay, ready to go.
Oh, you got cut short. It's okay. We'll do it in between rounds 2 and 3. I have some good Dia and Kashvi left too.
Can we do another buzzer check since it's been so
We can
long?
do. Yep. We'll do that now. And instead of having you say your name, I think Gavia will have you say your name just to make sure, sometimes that mic issue comes up. But for everyone else, you can just go ahead and buzz and make sure that on your side you see an active buzz. Done. Okay, that was everyone. And then yeah, Gavia, if you want to go ahead and say your name. Yeah, you want to fix your microphone?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Sorry about that.
No, okay. That's why we check. Okay. We will now begin round 2. Round 2 is the category round, and there is buzzing in this round. No partial credit will be awarded. The first team to answer can receive 20 points for a correct response or minus 20 points for an incorrect response. The second team, if they choose to steal, can receive plus 10 points for a correct response and minus 10 points for an incorrect response. Are we ready to begin? That's that. Beginning with first category, for the first 10 questions is phrases, verses, and quotes.
Could you just reset?
Yes. Question 1. Who once said, when we forget, Samkit from team 2?
Gurudev Sri Chaturbhanu.
That is correct for 20 points. The full quote reads, when we forgive, we become one with light of our soul. Without forgiveness, we are like a lamp whose inner flame cannot penetrate the fine particles of soot that smear the outer chimney. Question 2. Who once said during his lectures, Samkit from team 2?
Virchand Gandhi.
That is correct for 20 points. You know, my brothers and sisters, that we are not an independent nation. We are subjects of Her Gracious Majesty, Queen Victoria, the defender of the faith. Question 3. Upon being demanded to pay a toll to drink water, Shristi from team 1?
Vimosa.
That is correct for 20 points. The complete question reads, pay a toll to drink water. Who thought to themselves, what would happen if one day some of my own descendants tried to collect a toll for the temple that I have built? Question 4. Which bhavna does this phrase reflect? Oh, you who desire. Harshvi from team 1?
This would be Asher Bhavna.
That is incorrect. Desire moksha with your insights. Part from team 2?
Samvar bhavna.
That is correct for 10 points. The complete question reads, with your insights, think about the possible remedies to fight against these ashram enemies and put those efforts into action. So team 2 will receive plus 10 points and team 1 will receive minus 20 points for that question. Question 5. Which agam states, destroy anger? Harshri from team 1?
Dasvaikalik Sutta.
That is correct for 20 points. The full question states, destroy anger through calmness or forgiveness, overcome ego by modesty or humility, discard deceit by straightforwardness and honesty, and defeat greed by contentment. I misspoke earlier. The first 5 questions had that category, so the next 5 questions have the category Nav Tattva. Question 6. This is a 2-part question. What is the tap where one fasts on alternate days for a year? Samkit from team 2?
Varshitop.
That is incorrect. Called as. And what is the day when the fast is broken? Harshvi from team 1?
Varsitap and Akshay Titya.
That is correct for 10 points. What is the day when the fast is broken known as? And so team 2 will receive minus 20 points and team 1 will receive plus 10 points for that question. Question 7. This is a 4-part question. This is part of the 57 Sambar, which means hardships. What is it known as in the Indian language? How many such hardships are there? Give examples of 2 such hard. Manit from team 1.
Adi Shaha Jays. There's 22 of them. Then one of them is sickness, and one of them is famine.
That is correct for 20 points. The full question reads, or the full question was read. Give example of 2 such hardships. Question 8. What is the Indian name for code of austerity? Parth for team 2.
Tapachar.
Give me 1 second. I just want to confirm something. Okay, so there was a mistake on the question paper. That question actually had several parts, but we weren't prompted to let you know that there were several parts. So what we're going to do is give everyone a replacement question for that particular question. Does that sound good?
Now we're at the end of the round.
We'll just do it now in place of question 8. They'll completely replace question 8.
They're part of the same category, right?
That is a good point. You know what? Then let's scratch question 8 for now. We'll come back to it with something similar, and let's just move on to question 9.
Could you repeat the category real quick?
Yes, the category is Navtattva. Question 9.
Could you restart?
Okay. Question 9. This is a 2-part question. Negligence or laziness in religious activities is called as what type of as? Lay from team 1.
That is called pramad, and one of the causes of pramad is vishay.
That is correct for 20 points. The full question reads, negligence or laziness in religious activities is called as what type of astra in the Indian language, and give 1 cause of this type of astra. Question 10. This is a 2-part question. Give the meanings of the following: Kaya Punya and Namaskar Punya. Lay from team 1.
Okay, Kaya Punya is getting good karma from doing benevolent actions, and Namaskar Punya is punya from good thoughts.
That is incorrect. Dia from team 2.
So Kaya Punya is good, basically like good actions and good deeds. And Namaskar Punya is paying respect to the Panchparmeshti.
That is correct. So team 1 will receive minus 20 points for their answer, and team 2 will receive plus 10 points for that answer. That was question 10. And so the next 5 questions have the category of vrats for Shravaks and Shravikas. Question 11. This is a two-part question. Give the scriptural name for Satya Anuvrat. Samkit from team 2.
This is to Mrushavad Virman Vrat, and this means vow of truthfulness.
That is correct for 20 points.
Harshly protest.
I'm gonna protest that.
Sounds good. So we're going to log in a protest from team 1 for question 11. The full question asked, give the scriptural name for Satya Anuvrat and its meaning. Question 12. This is a two-part question.
Could you reset?
Yes, my bad. Question 12. This is a two-part question. Answer both parts in the Indian language. Give the name of the vow that one takes to limit the sins from enjoying consumable or non-consumable items. Which category of Shravak? Harshvi from team 1.
Bogu Bogvrat, and it falls under Gunavrat.
That is correct for 20 points. The full question reads, the vow that one takes to limit the sins from enjoying consumable or non-consumable items, and which category of Shravak Vrat does it fall under? Question 13. What are minor violations of the Shravak? Manit from team 1.
Okay, so minor violations of the Shravak Ruts are known as
Answer, please.
Sukshma Himsa.
That is incorrect. Shlok from team 2.
A teacher.
That is correct for 10 points. So team 2 will receive 10 points for that question, and team 1 will receive minus 20 points. Question 14. This is a four-part question. Name the Shravak Vrat in each of the following incidents. Samkit from team 2.
This is Aparigraha Mahavrat, oh wait, sorry, that's incorrect. Yeah.
That is incorrect. So the Shravak Vrat in each of the following incidents and give the category that it falls under. 1. Sangam donating his kheer to the monk happily, and 2. Stulibhadra staying in Kosha's picture gallery. Kavya from team 1.
So this would be Atiti Samvibhag Vrat, which is Shiksha Vrat, and then this would be Brahmacharya Anuvrat, which is in the Anuvrats.
That is correct for 10 points. So team 2 will receive minus 20 points, and team 1 will receive plus 10 points for that question. And question 15. This is a two-part question. In the Indian language, name the Shravak Vrat with geographical limitation. Dia from team 2.
This is Digbari Ban Vrat.
Time.
I just said
no,
answer,
she
though.
said the answer. She said the answer. No, sorry. I acknowledged the answer. That is incorrect. Lay from team 1.
Digbariman and Desavakasik, right?
That is correct for 10 points. So team 2 will receive minus 20 points for that question, and team 1 will receive plus 10 points for that question.
You said it was a two-part question, right?
Yes.
Sorry, could you repeat the entire question?
This is a two-part question. In the Indian language, name the Shravak Vrat with geographical limitations.
Okay.
Like put in a protest.
Yeah.
Could I protest that?
Sounds good. Team 2 will be putting in a protest for question 15 of round 2.
Did you say Vrat or Vrat like plural? Because that would have a big impact on the question.
I did say Vrat singular because that is what is written here. But given that it was a two-part question, maybe that is something that can be assumed. We'll see. We'll send you back to protest, and the moderators will get a chance to talk as well. We're going to go ahead and do the replacement question for question 8. And again, just give me 1 second so I can make sure we have this right. Okay, the replacement question in place of question 8. Remember, the category for this question is Navtatra. Replacement question.
Wait, can you reset, please?
Yes, I. The Indian name for the code of austerity is Tapachar. Sorry, I'm going to reset the buzzers and you'll see why. I'll rephrase the question. This is a 3-part question. The Indian name for the code of austerity is Tapachar. In the Indian language, name any 3 of the Manit from team 1.
Nanachar, Darshnachar, and Charitrachar.
That is incorrect. Name any 3 of the internal austerities. Parth from team 2.
Prayashchit, Vinay, and Vyavacham.
That is correct for 10 points. So team 1 will receive minus 20 points for that question, and team 2 will receive plus 10 points for that question. And that is in place of what was question 8. Okay, at this point, we have 2 protests. We will go back to both of them, read the questions and answers, and then give you a chance to discuss in your breakout rooms. Harshankal, when you have the chance, if you could please let me know which questions those were.
Yeah, it was question number 11 in this round, protested by team 1.
Okay.
And question 15, protested by team 2.
Sounds good. Question 11, this is a 2-part question. Give the scriptural name for Satya Anuvrat and its meaning. And we have listed here Stul Mrshavad Viramanvrat, and then its meaning is not currently listed, but the answer given was vow of truthfulness. And the question 15 was, this is a 2-part question. In the Indian language, name the Shravak Vrat with geographical limitations. The answer was Disha Pariman Vrat and Desavagasic Vrat. Both were required as a part of the answer, but we had that issue around the word Vrat. So we'll still give you a chance to talk to your teams. We'll bring you back, and then we'll do a score check following that.
How much time?
2 minutes, please.
2 minutes, okay.
Rajbhai, if you could put me in team 1 first for 1 minute and then team 2.
You'll
Thank
have to
you.
come back yourself. I don't know how.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I will come back, and then if you could. assign me to
Rajbhai,
team 2.
you could make both the breakout rooms for 1 minute initially, and put her in the first room. Then everybody comes back, and then put it. It's a little confusing. Okay.
Okay.
Up to you. However you want to do it, it's fine.
I'd go ahead with 2 rooms, and we should be able to move her from one room to another.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, yeah, now I see that.
Harshankal, Disha, if you want to go into the admin room.
Rajbhai, if you could assign me to the other room, please.
Yes.
Hi everyone, welcome back. Did both teams get the chance to speak to Megha Auntie?
We got like 20 seconds with her,
Yeah.
but yeah, we're good.
Okay, if you're good, then that's okay. I also don't think everyone is back yet, but let's figure this out. Just gonna reorganize all of you on my screen again. So team 1 is together and team 2 is together.
I think Harshbai's video is on, that's why probably or something like that. Yeah.
Okay, and I have team 2 on the bottom. Great. Both teams were ready to get started. Team 1, if you'd like to start with your protest.
From what we heard, the person on the other team said vow of truthfulness, and in the question it says Satya Anuvrat. So Anuvrat is a limited vow of truthfulness, and there's a difference between like vow of truthfulness and a limited vow. So
That is fair, and the moderating team is on the same page with you there. So we're going to accept that protest and give you a chance to steal with the replacement question. So you'll be able to receive a maximum of 10 points for the replacement question that you receive. We'll do that following addressing all protests. Team 2, if you'd like to go ahead.
So for the other question, I believe it was a two-part on the VRUT, the geographical limitations VRUT question. I don't believe you said two-part at first, but let's just say you did. The question was asking name the VRUT, which sets a geographical limitation, which implies that you're only asking for one answer. And he gave two answers, which would technically be extra information.
So the way I'm going to approach this is that we did say it was a two-part question. I do confidently remember saying those words. And in the case that because the words were Shravak, what there is like name the Shravak VRUT with geographical limitations, your team would have then buzzed early and not have waited for the supposed second part of the question. Yes, there was no second part of the question, but in this case, do you see how that works out? Where because you buzzed in early, then that's assuming that you had already known the answer to the second part and you did not provide a second part with your response, versus the other team listened to the full question and then was able to answer.
Wait, but the thing is asking that such a geographical limitation, but this avakasic VRUT sets a stricter geographical limitation. It's Dikpariman VRUT that sets the initial geographical limitation. So you should only be accepting that as the only answer.
So I think instead of asking for general geographic limitation, we did say geographic limitations, indicating several types of geographic limitation. I know it's like down to the wire, but from our perspective, I do think that what was said holds.
You know that since you said VRUT, it like didn't allow our team to get a full like chance to like answer the full question. So could you maybe throw that out and give a replacement question then?
The point I'm trying to make is that if it said VRUT and you thought that the answer was only going to have one part, then you still buzzed early enough that you would have never heard the second part. There was no second part, and that's something you would have realized if you listened to the full question, but that's the risk that comes with buzzing early. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. So for that reason, we're going to deny that protest, and we're going to keep the score as is for that one. Team 1, we're going to go ahead and give a replacement question, but the first thing I want to do is for question 11, Harshankal, if we want to remove the plus 20 points given to team 2 and make that negative 20 points, and then we'll
already done.
Great, and then we'll give team 1 a chance to steal. So again, just sit tight, give us a minute to find this question, and then we will go ahead and ask it.
Sorry, are you waiting for something here?
So we're just finding a replacement question.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay. This is team one's replacement steel question.
Could you reset?
Yes, I can. The category for this question is conduct. Question 1. This type of charitra describes living the life of an ascetic and is followed by all monks and nuns. Kavya from team 1.
Shiropastapan chart.
That is correct for 10 points. And that is our replacement steel question for round 2. At the end of round 2, we can get a score check. Harshankal, when you have the chance. At this point in time, JSMW-1 has 331 points and JSMW-2 has 299 points. Still a very close game. And anyone's as we head into round 3. Coaches, does this look good to you?
I think there's only one coach.
That's correct. Yeah.
That's good. Okay. Okay, if everyone's good to go, thumbs up, round 3. Okay. Now
Just
we will be.
get a breather. Sorry. Just get a breather for a minute.
Yes.
Yeah.
And do we need to wait for round 3 to align with the other game or?
Yeah, just a little bit. I just want to start both of them at the same time.
I suppose we do have a little bit more time. If everyone needs a drink of water, go ahead and get that too. Have a chance.
Could we go in breakout rooms if we're just waiting? I have a few things I could ask my team.
Rajanko, do you know what kind of delay we're expecting? How many minutes?
Still waiting. I don't know. Let me just give me a second. I'll check that.
Based on his answer, maybe we can consider putting on breakout rooms. But while we are waiting, we have 3 people left to hear from. I didn't forget about you. Samkit, what is your answer to our beloved Jaina question?
Probably like
So yeah,
in
we can
person.
do a breakout room. Yeah, for a minute.
You can go ahead and finish and I'll put you in breakout rooms.
Probably in person. Jane's Got Talent. I like that last
yeah.
last convention. Yeah.
Good response. Cool.
Should I open the breakout?
Yeah, we have 2 more people left. We'll do them before we end out today's match. But go ahead into your breakout rooms now.
Do we need to discuss anything? No, right? Okay, so we're just gonna wait here.
Harshbhai, could I please get a view of the score sheet one more time just to make sure? Harshbhai?
Megha, he might be away from his computer right now, but I should
Okay.
be able to pull up the score sheet.
That would be helpful. Thank you.
I have the app if you want, I can tell you.
Go for it.
I have so many tabs open.
Oshita, ready to go when they come back?
Okay, sounds good. Disha, it's the second, the third, tab on the bottom.
Okay, just give me 1 minute. I'll just verify question by question on the left.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, 20, 20, 20. Minus 20.
Sorry about
and
that. I was on a long
plus
break.
10, 20, 10 and minus 20. That is correct as well. 20 minus 20 and 10. Thank you, Harshita. I think it looks okay to me.
All right. Are you good for me to stop sharing?
Yep.
Everyone's back. I did not know. Okay, if everyone is good to go, then we are also at a point where we can get started with round 3. I need
No, no, not yet.
Oh, never
Yeah,
mind.
yeah, go
Not
ahead.
yet.
Yeah, I said
Oh, we
yeah.
are?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So we are good to get started with round 3. Are there any? What's up?
Nothing.
Okay.
Harshvi, your mic's a little quiet.
Oh, I see what you mean.
There's someone
Mm-hmm.
in call.
Okay. Sorry, just organizing all of you on the screen, but we should be good to go now. Are there any substitutions on either side?
Nope, we are good.
Okay, then we can go ahead and get started. This is round 3, or the grab bag round. This is a buzzing round and has 15 questions. A correct response from the team that buzzes first can get plus 20 points for a correct answer and minus 10 points for an incorrect answer. And if the second team chooses to steal, they can receive 10 points for a correct answer and minus 5 points for an incorrect answer. Are we ready to begin?
Yeah, could you clear your buzzers?
Okay. Question 1. Name any Vargana that can establish the character lay from team 1.
A Vargana that can do that is Vaikriya Vargana.
That is correct for 20 points. The full question reads, can establish the characteristics of touch, taste, smell, sight, or color. And the correct answers could be either Audaric or Vaikriya Vargana. Question 2. This is a 2-part question. How many senses do white ants have? Name the brand that a white Harshi from team 1.
They have 3 senses, and the additional brand they have is Granindriya.
That is correct for 20 points. The full question reads, name the brand that the white ant has, but a worm does not. Question 3. If a Guru Maharaj is not present during Pratikaman part from team 2.
Stop, Nacharya.
That is incorrect. The full question reads, continuing the question, present during Pratikaman or Samayik, along with the religious book containing Nokar, Mahamantra, and Panchandriya Sutra, what else do we place on a sapado? Shrusti from team 1.
A rosary.
That is correct for 10 points. So team 2 will receive minus 10 points for their response, and team 1 will receive plus 10 points for their response. Question 4. What type of devas are Shashan Devtas? Part from team 2.
Vyantar Devs.
That is correct for 20 points. The complete question reads, are Shashan Devtas or Yakshas? And the answer is Vyantar Devs. Question 5. During puja, it is recommended to use what substance? Part, team 2.
Vegetable oil.
That is correct for 20 points. The complete question reads, use what substance instead of ghee? And vegetable or castor oil would have been correct responses. Question 6.
Wait,
Oh wait, don't we get a score? Yeah, a score check.
Yes, we can. Harshankal? At the end of question 5, team JSMW-1 has 381 points, and team JSMW-2 has 329 points. We will have another score check following question 10. Questions?
Excuse me, my headphones got disconnected. Wait 1 second.
Oh, good.
Connect them.
Can someone say something?
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Question 6. Who is he? Realizing his mistake, he repented. And his part from team 2?
Monk Prasanna Chandra.
That is correct for 20 points. The complete question reads, he repented, and his pure thoughts entitled him to a life in heaven. The answer is Monk Prasanna Chandra. Question 7. In the Indian language, name the type of knowledge that is missing in Chavan Kalyanak. Manit from team 1.
Manaparayana.
That is correct for 20 points.
Wait,
could I protest that?
Go ahead. So team 2 is going to launch a protest on question 7. The full question reads, name the type of knowledge that is missing in Chavan Kalyanak, but is present during Diksha Kalyanak. Question 8. Whose suggestion did Udayan take? Part from team 2.
Queen Meenal Devi.
That is correct for 20 points. The full question reads, did Udayan take to abolish the pilgrim tax of Bolad? And the answer was Queen Mother or Meenal Devi. Question 9. This is a 2-part question. Name the epic poem by Srimad Rajchandra, which means attainment of the soul, and name the language. Part from team 2.
That is Atma Siddhi Shastra and Ardha Magadhi.
That is incorrect. Language it was written in. That is the end of the question. Time was called. The correct answer was Atma Siddhi Shastra and Gujarati. Team 2 will receive minus 10 points for that question. Question 10. This is a 4-part question.
Wait,
can we get a
score check?
Yes, we can. It's after the end of question 10, so we still have to go through this one.
Could you reset real quick?
Yes. Question 10. This is a 4-part question. Name the 3rd place where its idol is carved only out of one stone and is visible from a distance. Give the name of this idol, what he is also known as, and give part from team 2.
So this is Sri Shravanbelgora Tirth, Bahubali, Sri Gomateshwar, and 57 feet.
That is incorrect. The name of the festival celebrated at this place. Harshvi from team 1.
This would be Shravanbelgora Tirth, Bahubali, Sri Gomateshwar, and Mahamastakabhishek.
That is correct for 10 points. Team 2 will receive minus 10 points for that question, and team 1 will receive plus 10 points for that question. Question 11. This is a
score check. Can we get a score check?
My bad. Yes, we can get a score check. Harshankal, if you can share your screen. At the end of question 10, team JSMW-1 has 411 points, and team JSMW-2 has 349 points. Would the teams like verbal score checks following every question, or would you just like a score check at the end of 15 questions now?
Every question?
Verbal.
Verbal.
Every
Score check.
yeah.
Okay, so after each question, we'll pause to let Harshanko update us on the scores. Question 11. This is a two-part question. Give the name of the last Gavali of this time. Lay from team 1.
The last giveaway is Sudharma Swami, and the second part is
Answer, please.
Jambu Swami.
That is incorrect. Time cycle. And whose disciple was he? Samkit from team 2.
Jambu Swami and Sudharma Swami.
That is correct for 10 points. Team
Harshan,
1 will
can you
receive.
protest that real quick?
I would like to launch a protest.
Okay, team 1 will be launching a protest on question 11. The
scores are before the protest: 401 for team 1 and 359 for team 2.
And for that question, team 1 will be receiving minus 10 points, and team 2 will be receiving plus 10 points. Question 12.
Could you repeat the full question in its entirety real quick?
I can. I think I finished it, but here's the full question. This is a two-part question. Give the name of the last Gavali of this time cycle and whose disciple was he? The answer was Jambuswami and Acharya Sudharma Swami. Question 12. This is a three-part question. Name the corresponding Yati Dharma for non-attachment, straightforwardness, and restraint of all sin. Parth from team 2.
So this is Akinchanya, Arjav, and the last one is Sayam.
That is correct for 20 points. The full question read restraint of all senses. Question 13. Oh, sorry, score check after question 12.
Sorry, 401 for team 1 and 379 for team 2.
Sounds good. Question 13. Recite the prayer which talks about resolving problems. Lay from team 1.
Upsarga Kshamyanti Shidyanti Vignavalaya Manaprasthitami Pujimane Jineswara.
That is correct for 20 points. The full question reads, talks about resolving problems and removing obstacles and help with universal peace. Question 14.
Score check.
421 team 1 and 379 team 2.
Question 14. This is a four-part question. In the Indian language, give any two qualities of Samyak. Lay from team 1.
Astikya and Anukampa. And Astikya means true faith in religion, and Anukampa means empathy to all living beings.
That is correct for 20 points. The full question reads, in the Indian language, give any two qualities of Samyak Darshan with its meaning. Question 15. This is the final.
441
I'm so
team
sorry.
1 and 379 team 2.
Okay. Question 15 and the last question for this match. What does one contemplate on in Pindastha? Parth from team 2.
You contemplate on the state as ordinary soul.
Give me 1 second. Okay, that is correct for 20 points. So Parth on team 2 will be receiving 20 points for that question. The full question was Bindasta Avasta. And that is the end of round 3.
Could we
will
get a
now-
sub score check real quick, like a pre-protest?
Good game, guys.
Good game. That was close.
At the end of round 3, we have 441 points for JSMW-1 and 399 points for team JSMW-2. Harshankal, if you can read me the question numbers with protests next to them, and I can go
Parth.
through those.
Parth.
Yeah.
Yeah, could we withdraw our protest that we put in?
Okay, team.
Harsh, we withdraw as well.
Okay, we withdraw both protests. Then with that, the final score for the match in its entirety is 441 to 399 points. Very close match, y'all. Thank you for an exciting game. Congratulations to Team 1 for moving on to the next round of the competition.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, guys, on
Congrats.
a really
Oh
close
my God, you guys
match.
did such a
You guys
good
did really,
game.
So good.
Yeah.
Good job.
So good.
2 things before
Wait.
we start heading out. Oh, go ahead.
No, sorry. I was just asking what's going on in the other game, but
Still in protest.
For
Who's
team for
winning?
round 2 or 3?
4 or 5, I think. Each round. Okay, sorry.
Yes.
Go on.
No. Just 2 things before we leave. I want to make sure everybody got a chance to put what they wanted to say out there. So Dia and Kashvi, you guys are the ones I have left on my list. If you want to quickly go, just for the sake of completeness.
One thing I like about in-person JAINA are like the youth activities and also like how you feel like you're a part of a group when you come to JAINA.
Dia?
In-person JAINA seems more engaging than online JAINA.
That is true. Surprised no one mentioned the Garba. That's definitely one of my highlights. But with that, we are good to conclude the match, and I think you are good to leave. Again, thank you so much to coaches and team members for putting in the time and effort to make this such an exciting and close match, and congratulations to both teams for making it to this point. If there's nothing else on the admin side, Jai Jinendra and Pranam, and hopefully we'll see you again.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Good job, other
Thank
team.
Good job.
Congratulations.
Good job. Congratulations. Thank you.
We are continuing next.
I'm
Am I?
moderating in the other room. So I think we start.